How's the international break been for yourself, Jens, and the squad as a whole?
Good. Obviously, we've missed a few players since they've been away with international duty. But I think it's been good for us to have a little time for some to get we could push them a little bit fitness-wise, for some to recover a little bit, and for also the opportunity to tune in on some things and focus, zoom in on some tactical details that we need to improve, but also a little bit more focus on some of the guys who haven't played that many minutes yet. And also we've had some players coming in late in the window that we need to get up to speed, and that's given us an opportunity to do that as well. So it's been a good couple of weeks.
In terms of the first part of the season before the break, how do you assess that? And then going forwards, what are you hoping to change? What are you hoping to build on?
Yeah, I think we have had a positive start to what we're doing, and obviously there are many layers that we want to add in our game and improve some of the phases. Maybe we've been a little bit too open because we've been extremely eager to win the ball back, especially in some of the games that we've dominated greatly on possession, which hasn't led to many like longer phases in the mid or the low block. Because it's just been counter-pressing, basically, the defensive phase, which has sometimes led to some unstructured defensive situations that has caused some chances against us that we shouldn't concede, and we've been working a little bit on how to sharpen that up, so we don't give big chances away unnecessarily against teams who struggle to produce big chances against us when we're well structured. So that's some of it, and then we are just looking at individual sharpness as well, and also building the relationships between the players in general, and especially the new players who've come in lately, Cookie, Saps, and Welshie, obviously. So it's looking good.
In terms of your tactics, your style of play, the team were praised quite a bit in that first spell for almost how quickly they had adapted to what you wanted. But are you expecting to see that even more now that, as you say, you've had time 2 weeks on the training pitch to implement your ideas further and almost correct those things that you want to?
Yeah, it's we're still early, even though we've had a couple of weeks where, as I said, we've missed 4 important players in this period. And we also have some important players unavailable due to injuries at the moment. So it's not been the biggest squad we've been training with. So we've added a lot of the academy players, which has also been good for them to get some first team exposure. It's an ongoing thing. We need to improve in general. We think we still have room for improvement in terms of the effectiveness up front, how to create even more chances and how to finish them off even better, the good opportunities we have. And then we also see that we have conceded some chances that we maybe a little bit too much XG against us in terms of the dominance and the control we feel that we have had through most of the games. And so it's just see if we can increase the possibility of winning games. We've been very close in all the games we've played, and if we can get some more clean sheets, it will give us even bigger opportunities to win the game.
Sounds like you've had plenty to work on during the international break. Yet, how confident are you these wee tweaks and changes and polishing things up can be put into place, maybe even in time for Saturday's game against Dundee?
No, of course, when you have some extra days to work on things without that game in the weekend, where it has to, there's not that pressure of the game. You can, there's less tension in the week, and you have more time. Then obviously it gives you an opportunity. And then the last couple of players, or the 4 players we've had away, it was. For 3 of them, it was the first session today in that international break, and for Eli, it will be the first one tomorrow, after a long journey. So of course they need to get up to speed fast, which they will. but obviously I'm hopeful that the extra focus we've had, the extra time we've had, will give us a few percentages on Saturday already, and then hopefully will give us the win that we have been chasing for a long time, and that we feel we have done a lot to deserve, but we've missed the final details, and hopefully on Saturday that it will go our way.
Yeah, how was your transfer window in general, and was there any areas you'd hope to maybe improve on or reinforce that you didn't manage?
I think in general we were really pleased with the transfer window. There's been a lot of players who've left us this summer, and we've brought in approximately half of the current squad. We've brought in this summer, and some of them quite late, like recently. So it's still a new group. We've changed a lot in the staff as well. So it's, as I said, there's plenty to work on. There's still a lot of relations to build, but I think the players and the staff have been brilliant in terms of trying to spend enough time together on and off the pitch to grow as a group, and are really eager to also help and push each other in the right direction. Really learning, willing to learn and to adapt and to try and make the most of where we are now as a team.
Yeah, we'll be speaking to AP shortly. Got it right. How big a season could this potentially be for him?
Hopefully really good, because he is an important player for us, and ideally he will be the one finishing off most of our attacks, which means that if he does well and we do well as a team, he will have the opportunity to score a lot of goals, which is important for a striker from his perspective. And obviously we need goals to win games. We try to put him in a lot of good situations. He's got that natural understanding of being at the right place at the right time. His box positioning is really good. He is a good finisher. I think he could have scored several goals already if we had been better at finding that final pass to him, because he's been in the areas he has to be in. So I'm not concerned that he will not score goals. I'm more focusing on that we actually get balls delivered to him when we have the opportunity, and we've had that several times, both in the cup games, the pre-season, and also in the first couple of games here. So I think it's a matter of time before the goals start coming for him, and then I wish for him, like I wish for everyone else, that they are successful in the role they play for us.
Yeah, how big of a turning point might it be should you get the first win on Saturday at Dundee?
It's a great feeling to win. That's what we're chasing. We approach every game with that mindset that we want to win them, and we do our best to win. It's not like the project stops if we don't win on Saturday, and it's not like it's finished. We can clap our hands and relax and sit and lean back and say, "Oh, that was fantastic. That was it. Now everything is coming. We don't have to work for it. It's the same. It's the same mindset, no matter what happens on Saturday. But everyone is working hard. The support we have from everyone in and around the club, and especially the supporters, is fantastic. And we really hope that we can celebrate a win with them on Saturday.
You're scoring goals, that seems to be not a problem, but is defensive something you take in the tighten up a little bit?
Sorry?
You're scoring goals, that doesn't seem to be a problem, but is defence something you need to tighten up a little bit?
No, I think we need to improve both. I think we should have scored more goals, but I also think that we have let in some goals that we could have avoided, and given away some chances that we could have avoided. If especially the first goal against Kilmarnock is unnecessary, that we become a little bit too eager to win the ball back, where we are not structured enough behind the ball, so we open up space for them inside the box that we wouldn't do if we were structured and organised. And then there has been a few mistakes here and there, which, that's football. It happens all the time, and it will keep happening. I think if we try to learn from these things and keep improving, then after next international break, I'm positive that we have had our first win and hopefully a couple more.
Do you anticipate anybody coming back from injury for this squad on Saturday?
Probably not. Probably not. No.
Last question from me. You're meeting the fans later on this evening. How do you feel that they've received you so far?
Oh, amazing. Not just me, but everything we try to do as a football club, on and off the pitch, we feel immense support, and I'm really excited to say hi to them at a more personal level, at a more without the game context, and spend some time with them, and hear a little bit about their thoughts and questions and what they are discussing.
Stephen Welsh was added to the squad at the end. What are you looking for him to add to the team?
Quality and his experience from a high level and from a big club. He's at a good age where he's still young and eager and eager to learn and to develop, but he's also picked up a lot of experience already from high tempo, high level games, and we see a player who is very hungry to play and make a difference, who is a very good character in and around the dressing room, and who has quality. So he will add quality for sure to the team, and even more competition at the back.
And what type of test are you expecting from Dundee at the weekend?
I always expect difficult games because we know that we don't get anything for free. It's a team that hasn't had the best start, and the same with the League Cup. They didn't get the result there they wanted. So it's a team that has probably spent every second and minute during the international break to improve and to get sharp. So I expect a difficult game against a team that, when they are sitting low, are hard to break down. They're patient, and then they still have threats like everyone else that can hurt us. Not last time we conceded a goal out of nothing, and any team in this league is capable of scoring out of nowhere if we are not on point to everything we do. So I expect it to be a tricky game as well, and we need to find our best level like we did most of the time last time, and then we need to find it in all the decisive moments.